cleanser. We're going to apply about a quarter size, typically, for your entire face. But I'm going to put just a few drops on the back of her hand. Can you hold this for me? So we're going to blend that in. We're going to add a little bit of water to it. Pretend you're at your bathroom sink. Splash some warm water on your face. Continue to massage that in. You're going to see a light sudsing, just a light, very light sudsing take place. It's a very emollient, creamy cleanser. Now you can use your fingertips. You can use one of these, which I particularly love, a little Buff Puff, they're called. You can get them at most drugstores or Walmart. Got a little exfoliation action going there, which sloughs off the dead skin cells. It really works it into a little bit more of a lather. You can just use facial sponges. You can use a face cloth. You can use an exfoliating face cloth or back tube, simply your fingertips, whatever works for you. And once you massage that into your skin with a little bit of water, then you're going to rinse it off with your face cloth. Right now we're just going to use a wipe to take it off Debbie's hand. Debbie, can you hold it? We're just going to wipe that off. So now her skin is cleansed. And the second step after cleansing is always going to be to use the serum. Move my props over here. And as David said, the serum is the most potent of all the products in terms of its percentage of phycoderm. So that's the next thing we're going to put on the skin. We put just a few drops. And then we rub that in. Now, it's really important when you're putting on facial products that you put them on in an upward lifting motion. Gravity is pulling us down 24 hours a day, right? So we apply facial products by whisking upward on the skin with them. Now, this is going to take about a minute or so before it feels like it dries. You want to let it absorb. It's chock full of hyaluronic acid, which is one of the most deeply hydrating ingredients on the planet. So it really locks the moisture in. And of course, we have what else? Phycoderm, right? Phycoderm as well, the hero. So let's assume that that has fully absorbed. Now, if it's morning, you're going to put on a daytime moisturizer, obviously. So we're going to start with that, the daytime moisturizer. Once that dries, we're going to put the moisturizer on, let that absorb. Put just a couple of drops of that on. Brand new product, so we got to wait for a minute for it to come up the pipeline. And then we massage that in, again, with upward strokes all over your face. Take it right down your neck as well. And that daytime moisturizer is quickly absorbing. Let me mention too that the daytime moisturizer does not have an SPF in it. There happens to be some natural SPF ingredients in this product. Just the same, we have not rated it for a sun protection factor. So ladies, if you wear a foundation, 99% of the foundations have an SPF, so you're good to go. Good to go. Apply your foundation over your Alkalure moisturizer, you're good to go. Men, if you're using this product, probably want to put a sunscreen on top of it, especially if you're working outdoors. Okay, so at night, you come home, wash your face before bedtime, put the serum on again, a couple drops of that, the serum on, a couple drops of that, and then you're going to use the night cream, the Alkalure night cream. So we've got a lot of moisturizer going on her hand now. That hand's going to look 20 years old forever. So now we're going to put a couple of drops on that. We'll assume we put the serum on. We put a couple of drops of the night cream on. Once the serum absorbs. Now this is a very rich, very emollient night cream. And that's the way we want it. Because at night, it's the best time to get the richest, deepest hydration. Now, a couple of the people who tested the product on the test team said, well, it felt kind of tacky on my skin at night. Well, tacky is another word for deeply emollient. You want to feel it sitting on your skin. It's absorbing beautifully, but you're going to feel a little film on your skin, and that's actually a barrier that's protecting your skin and repairing the skin at night. I had an auntie when I was about 11 years old. She's no longer with me. She looked so young for her age, a great auntie, and I asked her, what is your secret? In my teens, I was interested in skincare. And she said, I always go to bed with a greasy face. And that was her secret to having very smooth, wrinkle-free skin at a very old age. So I'm not suggesting that this product is greasy. That word sometimes conjures up something negative for people, but I think of greasy as deeply emollient, and I make sure I go to bed with a greasy face. I took her advice, and I highly recommend the entire line. And Debbie, I thank you so much for being a beautiful model for me and allowing me to demo the product for all of you. We didn't want you to go home without the understanding of how all of the products work and how they're applied. Put your hands together for Debbie.